Hey guys, and welcome back to Meshascorner. Today I'm going to show you how to make this delicious steamed fish recipe using snapper, and it's just so delicious, really good, savory, spicy, all the works. And if you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Alright, so I'm going to start by washing my snappers. I'm going to use this lime juice and some water. You don't want to put too much acid, salt, vinegar, because you will cook your fish before you're ready to use it. And usually I let the chicken sit in the lime or lemon water for a minute. No, as soon as I wash the inside and outside of the fish, I rinsed it right off and got rid of all that citrus off the fish, because you can ruin your fish, believe it or not. These are all the ingredients, well, some of the ingredients you'll need to make the foundation of the sauce. Right here, I have garlic and a habanero. I live in America. I don't know where to get the Scotch bonnet at here. I haven't even seen it since I moved here. I'm like, maybe because I live in Texas, I don't know, but whatever. If you could get Scotch bonnets, get it. It's the same level heat, but definitely a different flavor profile. In this bowl, I have tomatoes and shallots. And then in the back, I have peppers. This is a peach mango preserve. Just to sweeten things up a bit. It's not going to make it sweet. It's just going to balance everything out because of all that tomato that we have going on. But yeah, this is the fish, nice and clean, rinsed, ready to go. Now, the only reason why I'm seasoning the fish is because I know, the seasoning police is always on my channel. And I don't want to hear it, so I'm going to season the fish. Otherwise, I would have left it because the sauce is just so good. It just doesn't need it. So I'm going to put some adobo all over top, inside, underneath, all over everywhere, as well as some Maggi. And that's all I'm going to use, pretty much. And if you want to put tons and tons of seasonings on your fish, sure, go ahead. No problem. You're good. But I'm adding some seasoning so y'all don't come for me, okay? And once I get that done, I'm going to put it to the side to chill out, let the seasoning, marry all up and through there while we get everything else nice and ready to go. All right, so for my side, I'm going to do some squash or pumpkin, however you want to call it. This is kabocha squash, also the same thing as pumpkin, however you want to do it. But I'm going to use this seasoning right here. I'm actually going to air fry it. A lot of times people put the pumpkin or okra and everything like that in the actual fish stew or steamed fish, but I don't want that. I'm using it as a side, so I'm going to air fry it. So I'm going to add that seasoning, some salt, pepper, as well as some melted butter, or you could use olive oil, coconut oil, whatever oil you prefer having in your house. I'm going to mix this up, and I'm actually going to air fry it. So it's giving hell, like I always tell you guys, in Texas, so I'm not turning that oven on no time this week at all. It's 100 and something degrees, so I'm going to use my air fryer. If you're in a less hot city, you can use the oven, or you can use even the grill. I'm pretty sure these will be great on the grill as well. And this is what it looks like, nice and seasoned and buttery and everything ready to go. All right, so next I'm going to start building my sauce. So to about 3 tablespoons of butter or oil of your choice, I'm going to saute a quarter of a red, yellow, and green bell pepper. And you want to put that first to get it nice and going. Then I'm going to add the tomatoes and the shallots. The tomatoes are mandatory because it's like the base of your sauce. It's what's going to give it the body and like the flavor and everything. So, and the color, of course, obviously. Remember, all ingredient measurements will be in my description box, so make sure you guys check that out. This is the garlic and the habanero. I use half. If you like it hot, honey, use the whole habanero. However, I can't do that. So I used half and I was good to go. I'm going to season this up with the adobo. I'm going to use some salt, pepper, some smoked paprika, but you can season it at this point however you prefer, whatever you have in your house. Just make sure you watch your salt content because it's more being added to this. This is about 2 tablespoons of the mango preserves. This is also going to give it body, texture, flavor, and cut through that tomato, which is going to make it just so good, like so good. If you can't find that, just use sugar. But not 2 tablespoons of sugar. At this point, you would use 1 tablespoon, probably less, of sugar if you can't find any preserves. And so once you mix that up, as you can see, it's already building and building and building. At this point, everything has been cooking for about 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes. I really cooked it all the way down. I added my broth, and then you want to mix that up. Do not add a lot of broth. You don't want this fish to like boil like you're boiling pasta. So you want it to have body before you even add the fish, because the fish is going to make more liquid. So now I'm going to add both my snappers down in here, and I'm going to coat it with the sauce. Look at that sauce over this fish. I wish y'all could smell this. Like, I wish y'all could smell this. And I need to make this again on chicken. I don't think I've ever made this sauce with chicken. Y'all know I love me some chicken, honey. If it was up to me, I'd be eating chicken every day. Oh, I forgot my thyme. At this point, I forgot the first time that I had, so I'm about to put it in here. This lid was so hot, and I could not find my mitten. I don't have a kitchen full of mittens like y'all, okay? Do not start with me. So now I added the first thyme, and I'm going to cover it back up and allow it to cook. And then about 15 minutes later, this is how it looks. You do not need to cook this fish for no more than 15 minutes on medium-high heat. While it reduces, everything comes together, everything's bubbly, the eye is coming out of socket. Okay, all that. That's how you know your fish done. This is the squash straight out the air fryer. 20 minutes, 370, and we're good to go. It's ready. I'm about to show y'all. See, boom, done. You ain't had to cut the oven on. My kitchen is still nice and cool and decent, and we're good. So now I'm going to plate everything up and show you what that looks like. Now, you don't have to eat this fish with the squash or the pumpkin. You can make it with whatever you want. I just wanted it to be light, because for me, the fish is enough. It's been several times where I just eat a fish and it's like it fills me up. I don't need mac and cheese, rice, and all of that. However, this fish goes with whatever. It could be any kind of salad, pasta, rice, vegetables, whatever you want it to go with. But I just wanted the squash, the air fried squash, and that squash was so good to you guys. I'm definitely going to do that again, because I usually make it in the oven, but I've never, ever, ever, ever made it in the air fryer. That squash, I'm telling y'all, make that squash. If you're keto or whatever those diets, or you love healthy food, make the kabocha squash in the air fryer. It's really good. But anyway, this is my fish, nice and pretty, glorious, how she may be. And look how flaky and perfectly cooked. Yes, you can overcook steamed fish. Okay, you can. It could be dry and still falling apart. Look how moist and flaky this is. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you for your support, and I'll catch you on my next video, and have an amazing new week. Bye.